Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see your name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's going on, everybody? It's 3 o'clock. It's one of the greatest days of the week. It's Saturday. Man, I love Saturdays. You know why? Because I don't have to think very hard on Saturdays. My sports teams are usually over by this point. I get to sit here, spend some time with my lovely co-host, Chinmay, and it is going to be a wonderful day. What's up, everybody? My name's Hayden. I'm going to be with you darn near all day, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 10:30.
Oh, wow.
All day today.
Triple threat.
Yeah, triple threat. I brought the caffeine. When I say brought, I mean I brought a whole 4-pack of Red Bull. I'm ready and locked in. We got some great stuff for you coming up today. However, it's up to you to make that happen. But beforehand, Chinmay, my friend, what's going on, brother?
It's been good. It's been an interesting Saturday so far. As you know, I've been here. I'm a Saturday regular. I actually did a show yesterday as well, so dabbling here and there, some non-weekend stuff. But yeah, it's been an interesting Saturday. We had some good action in the 9 a.m. and the noon show, and we had Dan Hampton on to do a break for us as he was in the UA offices signing some stuff. So it's been an eventful Saturday, and hope to keep it going here with you.
There you go. Hey, Dan Hampton, one of the all-time greats of that Bears 1985 squad. And I'll be honest, I heard he was coming in. I'm like, darn, only if I was here a little earlier, because I would have loved to meet the guy and maybe got to pick his brain a little bit on what's going on with the current Bears. Because there's a lot of positive.
He does. I believe he does radio work with WGN Radio.
He does a little bit, from what I understand. I have a couple friends at WGN Radio, and they were telling me like, he comes in pretty frequently with a handful of others. And I'm like, hey, that is
nothing wrong with having a Hall of Famer on your roster.
Just means you have a guy that knows ball.
Yeah.
So always very impressive. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch here on this fine Saturday afternoon, almost evening. I mean, we'll get to the evening. I know Joe and I have the 6 p.m. and it'll be Tim and I for the 10:30 later tonight. Definitely stick around for those if you got nothing to do tonight. And if you don't, be here anyway. Dinosaur, what's up, my friends? How do I buy helmets straight up? If you head to our website, there should be a spot on ultimateautographs.com where you're able to purchase
if you're looking for actually, so you can do the you can go down to the bottom of the website where it will say like it'll say you first have to say you have to go to the homepage first. So like that link on the homepage, if you scroll all the way down, there'll be a section that says hottest NFL signatures. Shop the hottest NFL signatures. You can view all of those. Some of them will be sold out. Some of them you can add to cart and get there. Or like say you're looking for a specific team or specific player, you could go right up to that search bar at the top of the homepage or every page. You go in that search bar and you could type a team. Like I could type Missouri Tigers, and if we had Missouri Tigers stuff, it'll pop up. We don't. So I'll have to talk to somebody about that.
So let's just
But you could type in any sort of item there or any team there, and it'll tell you what we have available for purchase outside of the live breaks.
So, for example, I just typed in Justin Jefferson on the website, and now, unfortunately, all of this stuff is sold out, but this is the type of stuff you can find. Signed jerseys, signed full-sized authentics. You're able to get on some of this stuff, but definitely check that out when you get a free moment.
Yeah, and a lot of that stuff is also available in the break room.
Yeah.
Well, you just have, the discounted price in the break room, but also the chance of not winning it. So It's that trade-off versus buying it straight up from the retail arm of UA.
Personally, I think it's a little more fun to get in on the boxes. You have a different chance
of
it's an potentially getting a team, you may have a small soft spot for. Like for me, I'm a Bears fan, but I have a soft spot for a team that is competing in the Super Bowl. I like watching the Seahawks in my free time.
Okay.
So,
all right.
You've got some pretty good opportunities with a bunch of different teams, a bunch of different players.
The way I'd see it is if you're not particular about a team or player that you want, you kind of just want your items to start building out a collection, the breaks are the way to go from a pricing standpoint.
Yes, absolutely.
But if you're looking for a very specific item, best bet is to head to that search bar and type out exactly what you want.
The best thing I can always say, jump in anyway, see what the breaks are all about, and if you win, hey, I'd consider that a pretty darn good day. But as always, we have to get into all of our fun stuff in the beginning. We have to get our dice wheel spin coming up here in just a moment. It has to be a number 6 or higher. I always like taking guesses. Chinmay, do you have a guess for the 3 p.m. show today?
So I used to guess 8 because of Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
So I used to guess 8 a lot. But then once calendar flipped to 2026, I said I was going to change it up. So now I'm guessing 9 every time.
Oh, any particular reason of 9?
No, just one more year, going one up. Yeah. So now I'm 9.
I'll go. I'm going to stick with 6.
All right.
6 has been really good to me. Let's see what we're getting. We're getting 9.
All right.
Chinmay, it's going to be a good day for you, brother.
We've had 7, 8, and 9.
Well,
so you better guess 10 for the 6 p.m. show.
Write that down. All right, so let's get that up there. Where is it? Dice number. So we got lucky number 9 coming your way. And then, as always, we have to do our chase wheel spin of the day. Now, for those that haven't participated in this, in the chase wheel spin, we're gonna spin one of the 5 sets or boxes in series that we have in the room currently that are live on our website at ultimateautographs.com. Every time we open a box from this set, what will happen is you will be put into a list at the end of the show. We spin it. If you happen to be at the top of the list at the end of the show, you will be put in a quote-unquote another wheel of a number 1 through 100. We spin that wheel. Whatever number you get is the amount of dollars in UA bucks you do receive at the end.
Before you spin that,
yes,
we have practice squad, not mini. Or sorry, minis, not practice squad.
Minis, not practice squad.
Make sure you swap that out.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was there the whole time.
There we go.
No idea what you're talking about. So we got minis, the right stuff, the lottery, the weekend warrior, and some jerseys.
Rest of it looks pristine.
Outstanding. Let's spin. What will be our chase wheel spin for the day? And it will be the lottery boxes. Not
very cool, very cool.
Shabby. So lottery will be the chase wheel spin for the day. This is one of those that I think you want to get in on purely because there is some outstanding stuff in here, including a double up you might want to take a look at. Mike Evans, Speed Flex, and a Bijan Robinson Authentic. Definitely would want to get in on that. You have a Terrell Davis Speed Flex as well. Micah Parsons Authentic, I believe, on the Green Bay Packers. And then a Devontae Adams hiding in those secondary headliners. Get in on it.
Yeah, and there are 4 spots to go in that lottery box double. Now, if Hayden wants to pull that pristine Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex, which is sitting right next to him on the table in front of him,
let's pull this guy down.
I can explain further how this lottery series works. Let's say you don't win a headliner.
Okay.
You will be entered into a drawing to win that Mahomes Speed Flex. You cannot win it any other way. The only way you can win that Mahomes Speed Flex is to get in the break, win a non-authentic or Speed Flex helmet. So Devontae Adams on that secondary headliner list If Devontae Adams is a rep helmet, that also is included in the Mahomes entries. Now, on top of that, you'll also be getting a hopper spin with lottery balls where we give you some UA credit back. So even if you don't win one of these Speedflex helmets, you're still getting a lot of extra stuff in this lottery series. Now, on top of all that, you're also potentially entered in for the chase.
It's also one of those things when we talk about the lottery balls, especially. There's some big prizes on here. You got a couple hundreds. You have a 75. You have a 150.
I believe the 350 is still available.
The 350 is still available. So when you put this into a different perspective, you have a very good chance of basically getting yourself a free box. Sometimes a double box. So look at it that way. If you are really looking for something to get into, the lottery is the series to get in on. But let's go ahead and take a look.
We do have a double break for the jerseys.
Okay.
So we do have a jersey double coming up.
Jersey double coming up. All right. So we will get to that in just one
knock
moment.
that out.
Whenever you get a moment, not a huge hurry. Is it all ready to go?
It's all ready to go.
Look at this guy. Already on top of his stuff. All right, folks. So for those that are just joining us for the first time, we got a little bit of work to do. Onside kick, jersey, double, number 2. I need 2 box numbers from the following: Dave Grove, Devon Bodenstab, Jose Alvarez, Tom Cause, Amanda Adams, Chris Freed. Shout out to you, my friend. Because it's your first time joining us, I want to know a couple things. First, what's your favorite team? What are you specifically looking for? And how'd you find us here at UA? And then Ryan McCall, Mr. King MC himself, cleaning out the final 2 spots, and he is already on top of it.
Yep. I see Ryan's bot message first.
19 and 21 will be the first boxes we take care of today. Also, if you're looking for another thing to get into, the right stuff, you will be entered potentially for a chance to win a Tom Brady Patriots signed helmet. I mean, it's Tom Brady, guys. Like, come on. The best player in the NFL.
The cool thing about that Brady helmet.
It's too great.
The cool thing about that Brady helmet, not only does it have Super Bowl champions written on the front, it's got the Super Bowl logo on the back. And I know it's tough to see in the cameras, but it's got the Super Bowl logo on the back in the Super Bowl where the Patriots beat the Seahawks.
Oh, that was, okay. I'm going to see if I can throw out some ball numbers. Was that 2015?
2014 season. I think it was the 2015 Super Bowl. Actually occurred in 2015, I believe.
That sounds right, because that was the year that they should have. Yeah, that's the year they should have ran it in with
Should have ran it
Marshawn.
in. Should have ran it in Marshawn.
But that's just not how.
And all the stuff came out afterwards.
Yeah,
Seahawks didn't want to pay me.
Well, tough. That's all I gotta say. 19 and 21 on the way here in just a moment. But as always, we have to randomize the 8 names to figure out who is going where, and the amount of times we have to do that will be at the lucky number 9. So here are the 8 names. We're going to randomize these names 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, skip a few, 7, 8, and 9. David Grove will be in the NFC North. Chris Freed will be in the NFC South again. If you can tell us who your favorite squad is and how did you find us here at UA, I would appreciate you. Ryan McCall in the NFC East. The NFC West is Jose Alvarez. The AFC North is Devon Bodenstab. The AFC South is Tom Kuzak. The AFC East is Ryan McCall. And the AFC West is Miss Amanda Adams. Here it is on the side here. We're going to put Patrick Mahomes a little bit over. You can keep him over there.
I'll keep Patrick.
Yeah, we'll keep Patty over there. Now you can see the names right over there, and we got some boxes to get through. We're going to open number 19. Where is it? It's so bright in here. I promise you that's 19. I'm going to break this guy open. Good luck, everybody. Hope you get what you're looking for. And somebody is going to be very, very happy. I will tell you what. One of the greatest quarterbacks in the early part of the Super Bowl era.
Okay.
One of the best. He's now an announcer, I believe it's CBS, if I remember correctly. The original TB12, Terry.
Oh, no, he's a Fox boy.
Is he a Fox boy?
He's
I get
a
them all
Fox
mixed up.
boy.
But Terry Bradshaw.
Nice.
Fox, CBS, all I know is I get to watch football on it.
Football's on.
Exactly, football's on. But TB12, the original one, the headliner.
Nice.
Out of the jerseys. This guy, Devon Bodenstab. Congratulations, brother. Walking away with
first photo headliner.
Yeah, first
in the jerseys on the black Steelers jersey.
Still got the Baker Mayfield, the Devontae.
And Devin actually benefits from Ryan's box calls here.
He does.
He wanted to get something different, but he got Terry Bradshaw instead.
Hey, can't complain too much. Terry Bradshaw, great hit.
One of the underrated quarterbacks, not because of necessarily the accolades, but the style wasn't necessarily as up there with like the Bradys, the Mahomes, the Peytons. Played in a different era of football, but sort of underrated as a quarterback because of that.
I think that's what makes him so good as well, is everybody remembers the name Terry Bradshaw. Everybody calls him the original TB12.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a very fair assessment, especially because it always comes back to that era's debate of, was it worth, comparing these two? Like, where does Terry Bradshaw sit? I'm like,
right.
Ultimately, we can have this discussion all day. But the way I look at it is you just can't compare these guys. You just really can't. If you want to compare guys now, Mahomes to Lamar. I even say Mahomes to Brady if you really want to throw them in that conversation because they did
first win for Devin. Congratulations! Great start in your first win. First win, Hall of Fame quarterback who's still relevant today on the network doing football.
Everybody knows him around.
It's a great way to start.
There you go, Devon. Congrats. Is it Devin? Is it Devon? I want to know. I'm curious. I want to make sure I get that right.
Yeah, That's
a very big thing.
That's an important thing as well.
Congratulations, my friend. Terry Bradshaw. There you go. Congratulations, sir. We got 21 on the way. Where let's show. You guys can kind of see it. I kind of see the 21. I like 21. 21's a fun number. Ooh, almost got it. There we go. Sometimes you just got to go for it second time. So first headliner off the board.
First photo headliner.
Well, no. Somebody came off. Oh, yeah, first photo.
First photo.
So the second headliner off the board.
Second headliner off.
Devin with an O. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. Hey, how do you feel about going 2 for 2?
I feel good about that.
2 for 2.
I feel good
in
about
this
that.
one. And this comes from a team that, may or may not have angered me a week ago. But you know what? I've lived with it. A receiver that has caught the most touchdown passes on 3 separate teams. Currently 0 for 5 in Super Bowls. But you know what? He's going to get there eventually. How about a little bit of Davante Adams on the Rams blue jersey?
I can rock with that. Former Packer. Probably will go into the Hall of Fame under a Packers banner.
Yeah, probably. Because he's played for them the longest, correct?
Yep.
Not losing my mind.
Definitely played for them the longest.
There you go. Davante Adams. That one will be going to Jose Alvarez. Congratulations on that win. That's the second photo headliner off the board.
It's only a matter of time before those headliners were going to come off the board. And Jackie is in the chat saying, let's close that lottery double. Lottery double, only 4 to go in that lottery double break. And the lottery is the Chase wheel spin. So you'll get your name in that chase multiple times if that break does close. So hopefully we can knock out a couple lottery boxes here, get some headliners out, but also give you some more Mahomes entries.
I mean, I want Mahomes entries.
And if you knock out that lottery series by the end of the night, maybe Joe and Hayden can give out Mahomes to somebody here at the end of the night. If you're really ambitious, we could do it at the end of this show.
I want to see it at the end of this show because I already know what's coming up next after this this lottery closes. Should have called 21 last show. Yeah, probably. But hey, you know what? Great hits, says Ryan McCall, and I couldn't agree more. Chris Freed says, looking for the AFC West Chargers fan.
Well, we know why he's in the jerseys. He's going for LaDainian.
Go for LT.
My boy LaDainian Tomlinson.
Hey, LT, great player. My buddy, I was just hanging out with him last night. We were talking a little bit of football. He's a Chargers fan.
Okay.
And I went to a flea market 2 weekends ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a sticker that said San Diego Chargers on it.
Oh wow!
So that was pretty sweet. And I'm like, you know what? I'll pass that along to him. And when I gave it to him last night, he was very happy.
You talked about at the beginning of the show certain teams that you like have an affinity for that you're not a fan of.
Yeah.
For me, that like I have that affinity to a player, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Understandable.
Like I had actually this LT powder blue jersey, not autographed, but LT powder blue that's available in the jerseys. Had that. I still have it. It does not fit me anymore, obviously, but I still have it. Grew up loving LT. Favorite, like best running back in the league. MVP. Watched his football life story a few years after like getting into sports media, and have like whatever appreciation I had for him just like grew tenfold after that. So now like anytime there's any LaDainian Tomlinson item in the room, my only wish for that show is that we see the LT item be pulled out.
So you're a Mizzou fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an Oregon fan.
Okay. All right.
Now the story behind it is a really strange one, so I'm not going to go into it just yet. But every time I see a Justin Herbert, a Bo Nix, anytime I see an Oregon helmet in here, Ronnie and Sarah usually he and I usually go back and forth, and we're like, yeah, go Ducks. And cheering them along this year was fun, and next year I think is going to be infinitely more fun.
Interesting. Okay.
The schedule's out. They're going to be at Memorial Stadium in October.
Ah.
So might make a trip down to the Fighting Illini.
Interesting. How do you feel about the potential quarterback controversy there with Dante Moore and Dylan Raiola?
It's Dante Moore, and it's not even a question. I have words about Dylan Raiola.
That's an interesting thing, though, that Raiola chose to go to Oregon.
I think for his
not knowing whether Moore would come back or not. I think he was guessing that Moore would declare for the draft.
I mean, well, when you're being ranked the second overall draft pick, I mean, I don't necessarily blame him for thinking that, but
surprised he didn't walk out of that transfer.
No, I'm a little shocked either. But hey, Dante Moore sticking around with the Ducks for another year, and now you have Dylan Raiola who's going to learn under you for a year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it. I love having.
Don't hate it at all.
Having another starting quarterback,
having a backup, having a capable backup is
an outstanding
not a problem.
Thing to have.
Not a problem.
I wouldn't be shocked if he got some reps, and like I think we play. I think we play Portland State like week 3 of the year. So if he gets reps during that game,
he'll get some reps during some blowout games for sure.
Absolutely. But back to it. Jackie says, let's close that lottery double. I know we're getting close.
Yeah, we're 4 to go.
4 to go.
4 to go on that lottery double.
Still plenty of time. Full of Bull says, let's go. Absolutely.
We are also 5 to go in the minis.
All right, let's get this break page pulled up. I think you need to see this. So there's some cool stuff on here. First off, we're going to start off with the chase. We got the lottery in here. 4 spots to go in the double, 7 in the single. So if you guys want to jump in on that, please do. We have some speed flexes in here. Terrell Davis on the custom orange Broncos. You have that orange ink right here with his Hall of Fame inscription. Simply an outstanding speed flex. You got Mike Evans on the Buccaneers with that cream face mask. This is just one of those you're looking for. You got Bijan Robinson on the Texas Authentic. Now, for those that are new to the show, of course, I always have to explain this. When we get a college lid, we're instantly going to be looking for what team they've played on the longest. So in this case, Bijan Robinson, he's only ever played on the Falcons. So whoever's in the NFC South, you are going to be getting that helmet. Now, let's use Jordy Nelson, for example. I see his Kansas State lid in here quite a bit. Whenever we get that, okay, we look it up, double check, make sure it's the Packers. Now, I know that for a fact now, but always double check. Hey, it's a Packers hit. Whoever's in the NFC North gets that slot.
Sure.
I hope that makes sense. So there's an NFC double. If you want to take a look at it, that Mike Evans and the Bijan, definitely go ahead and jump in on that where you can. And then you also got Micah Parsons on the yellow Packers lid. Go Pack Go, as many would say. Micah Parsons on track to have a very productive year after his trade from Dallas. Just unfortunately fell to the injury bug, as many Packers did. I know Chinmay would know a lot about that, unfortunately. But hey, the Packers will be back and better than ever next year.
I will say that's a unique item, though, because I have not seen Parsons on a Packers lid in here.
I have seen him on the, I think it's like the golden one, like the golden chrome.
Okay.
I've seen that one.
I've seen him on Penn State. Yeah. I've seen him on Cowboys. Have not seen him on a Packers because by the time he started signing again, I think, was when the Packers trade had happened.
Yeah.
But all the stuff that he had signed before was already Cowboys and Penn State.
So
yeah,
we'll see a lot of Micah Parsons in Green Bay. Hopefully, we'll see a little bit of Max Crosby in a Bears uniform.
Parsons expected to be back by week 3 of next year.
Oh,
he's pushing. Great. He's pushing for week 1. I don't think week 1's going to happen. Well, but he said he definitely does not plan to start the year on IR.
I like that.
So
I like that a lot for you.
So he's definitely going to be there by week 3, I think, but holding out hope for week 1 still.
Still have Devontae Adams in that secondary headliners. As a reminder, in the lottery, anything that is not one of these 4 helmets will be put into our lottery system. We'll spin a ball. Whatever ball comes out, you will win some UA bucks as well as a Patrick Mahomes entry. I mean, you see that helmet up there. Look at that guy. The ripped red and yellow. The whole Kansas City badge on yellow. Patrick Mahomes with the red ink up there. Absolutely gorgeous.
Ripped Penn State Packer helmets? Yeah. The thing with Penn State is it is just a white helmet. So there's not that much to like really get ripped on. If you got a ripped Cowboys Packers helmet for Parsons, that would be interesting.
I'd be really curious to see how that would work. If it's like a split, half Penn State, half Packers.
We've seen a ripped Bucks Patriots helmet for Brady.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. We do have the Championship Weekend Warrior Multi-Sport Mixer. 4 headliners left. You got Nikola Jokic on a signed jersey. You got the Peyton Manning authentic, which, I mean, Peyton Manning, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Is he one? Probably not. But for some people, he is.
If you're a Denver sports fan,
get in on this.
Get in here and get both of these guys.
You got Jokic, you got Peyton, and don't forget, you got Manny Ramirez on a signed National Baseball Hall of Fame baseball. Definitely
Manny part of that iconic 04 Red Sox team that broke the curse of the Bambino.
That was what a time. Then you also got a secondary headliner in Tony Parker. So you still have 5 spots in the quad.
You say Tony Parker is a secondary headliner. I mean, that's a 2007 Finals MVP.
It's an MVP.
Yeah.
But when you got Peyton, you got Nikola,
4-time NBA champion as well.
I mean, you just got infinite knowledge coming out over there in this one. And then, again, if we close this, at any point today, we will drop the next Weekend Warrior.
Yep.
It is that close to being done. So keep that in mind.
5 spots to go in that quad.
When you're getting in on this. Because I remember when this first opened last weekend, we saw Evander Holyfield. We saw, who else did we see last week? We saw the Saquon. We saw the Mahomes. We saw the Magic Johnson. We saw the Larry Bird. We saw it all. It was simply outstanding in that one.
We are 3 to go on that lottery double.
Oh, there you go.
I said we were 4 to go for a bit, and we're now 3 to go.
Who jumped in on that one?
Michael Poulos.
Mr. Poulos.
Michael Poulos.
Hello, sir. Happy Saturday to you. Happy to see you in the room. In the Right Stuff headliner. Now, if you do get on this, Tom Brady entries are available. However, some of the headliners still remaining. Let me see if I can backtrack. There we go. You still have the Ryan Braun on the Brewers jersey, wearing the lucky number 8. Got that signature right in there. And then you still have a Matt Olson baseball bat hanging around, inscription right on the barrel. Always very lovely to see. 5 left in that single, full left in that double. Get in on it while you still can. Once this series closed, we do have some fun stuff on the way. 9 boxes left in this guy. Moving down the list, we just opened a couple jerseys, but hey, what's a few more? We just opened a pair of headliners. We got Devontae Adams and Terry Bradshaw out of here, but you still have some heat. You still have that Bijan Robinson on the Atlanta uniforms, and I could go on and on about them. I love the red and black. I love what they do with the number, how it's a little more 3D. You got the red on the sides. It's truly one of the more attractive uniforms to get.
Mm-hmm.
We also have Edgerrin James on the Colts with his signature right in the middle of the 2. A little bit of Jim Kelly, one of the better, if not the best, Bills quarterback in their franchise history, although Josh Allen is making certainly a very tough statement for it as well.
Yeah, Josh Allen is the MVP. Jim Kelly, 4 straight Super Bowls.
I don't know.
We'll see.
It's kind of tough right now. I think right now for me, they're neck and neck.
Yeah.
I'd say the MVP carries a little more weight, but that's just me. Devon Achane on this one as well, one of the best running backs in the league presently. If you take a look, I mean, Miami picking up a brand new head coach in Jeff Hafley. You're going to see changes in this team. So don't be too shocked if you see some different stuff there. You have the Jason Witten on the Cowboys. I remember last time he was in here, he was on a Raiders uniform and a helmet even.
Yeah.
Very different.
Raiders helmet. Yeah, I remember that.
And then you got the man we were talking about earlier, a little bit of LT.
My guy.
LaDainian Tomlinson, signature on the 2. Beckett Cert down there as well. I mean, best Charger of all time? I'd probably lean up there. Yeah.
Yes. Best Charger of all time. Best jersey of all time as
Absolutely.
well.
The light
Those
blue.
powder blues just are where it's at.
And then bringing it home to where the UA Live break room is here in Illinois, a little bit of Mike Ditka, 89 inscription right down there. Love a little bit of Mike Ditka in the break room. And then, of course, one of the best quarterbacks, in my personal opinion, a top 10 in the league. I'm not going to say all-time in the league, but presently in the league. I would consider Baker Mayfield a top 10 quarterback.
I think it's debatable.
I think he's
debatable, but yeah.
Now
I can see the argument for it.
He's not in the top 5. I think he's probably closer to 9 or 10. But, hey, still a fantastic quarterback on this day. We saw him earlier in the year just slinging the rock like nobody's business.
I think those 8, 9, 10 spots, week to week, you can kind of fluctuate guys in there.
Easily. And then secondary headliners, we got a little bit of Jamal Charles and Ricky Williams hanging out in the secondary headliners. And then finally, going to the bottom on the Blitz minis, Jay Bell says, do you ever do footballs? We do. They do pop in here.
We've had some footballs here and there, mostly in the practice squad.
Mostly also in the multi-sport mixers.
Yeah, multi-sport mixers and practice squad, you'll see footballs. I've seen Devon Achane on a football. I've seen Lawrence Taylor on a football. I've seen Emmitt Smith on a football. So cool. we do have footballs. Yeah.
I think the last one I opened was a Christian Okoye football.
Okay.
So the Nigerian Nightmare, as he is so famously called. That's, I think, the last football I saw, but that was, I think, last weekend. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, mostly in the practice squad and the multi-sport mixers is where you'll see the footballs.
Absolutely. In the Blitz mini helmets, there's only photoed headliners left, which is a great thing. I love it. We have a little bit of Ray Lewis on the signed Ravens mini helmet. We got a little bit of Warren Sapp with the Hall of Fame 13 inscription up there. A little bit of one of my favorite players, just because his name's fun to say, Tiki Barber. I just love saying his name, right? On the Giants helmet with the 21 inscription up there. A little bit of one of the greatest defensive players of all time in the NFL, Lawrence Taylor, the other LT in the break room. Speaking of, here's LaDainian Tomlinson on a jet. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. But I'm for it. It's different.
I'm for it.
Different is good in this case. And then finally, one of the top 3 receivers of all time, especially in receiving yards, Isaac Bruce with the Hall of Fame 20 inscription.
One of the most underrated receivers in NFL history.
Easily.
Because of the players that he played with in that greatest show on turf offense. I'm going to ask you, and I already kind of know this because of where you skew age-wise, but there's always a debate, like in the chat and amongst like staff members. When someone says LT, who do you think of?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
All right, because you skew younger, right?
Yeah.
So like the younger generation skews LaDainian, older generation skews Lawrence Taylor.
Which
again, and you always say like, but when you were going through it, you were saying the other LT.
The other LT.
Because your LT is LaDainian.
Exactly.
But if it was like if Joe was there, he would say LT and then the other LT for LaDainian.
So it goes both ways. Yeah. Isaac Bruce with the
both are phenomenal players. Both are Hall of Famers, and you would want both on your team. You want one on the defensive side and the other running the ball all day.
When you have those type of players, especially available to you, you're going to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Definitely get in on these minis where you can. Isaac Bruce with the Hall of Fame 20 inscription right there. 5 left in that double. So
and minis automatic double box.
You're guaranteed.
Yeah. So 2 items come out no matter what.
Alfredo Lashota says, "What's up, guys?
How's it going, Alfredo?
What up?"
Alfredo, yesterday morning, Alfredo was in a double, and he called Lawrence Taylor and Michael Irvin and got both of them.
That's crazy work.
He was calling for both of them. He ended up in the NFC East. We pulled both the Lawrence Taylor and the Michael Irvin.
That is what we call in the break room Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Lots of fun stuff going on in the break. Still 3 spots left in that lottery double. Again, just as a reminder, that is our Chase Wheel Spin of the 3 p.m. show. Definitely get in on it where you can, but still some great headliners hanging around. A couple speed flexes, a couple authentics. And anytime it is a non-photo headliner, you do get a chance at the lottery spin as well as a Patrick Mahomes entry.
I said I want to see Rob do I wanted to see Rob do the lottery spin, and Rob did have to do the lottery spin for one. I want to see Hayden also do the lottery spin.
I can tell you, I did one on my second to last host training, because my last host training was the high roller night.
Okay.
And
you're not messing with lottery spins on that night.
No, I just kind of sat here and looked exactly like this. For reference, I'm hiding behind the monitors, and I did that for about 3.5 hours. Although I was writing sticky notes, and that was fun.
Yeah. So currently there are no footballs in the room. Well,
we don't fully know that.
Unlikely. It's unlikely that there are. But like, for example, like Devontae Adams could be on a football.
Correct.
In the secondary headliners for the lottery series. It's unlikely that he is, but he could be. I don't think the current series are where we would go for footballs. Like, the practice squad is a predominant spot for the footballs. Mm-hmm. The multi-sport mixer is a predominant spot for the footballs. But like the lottery series, the specialty series, right stuff, those aren't really the places we go for footballs.
No.
But we do have them.
They do exist. There's not a specific set for it, but again, keep an eye on those multi-sport mixers. I know that's when they primarily come in. I know
multi-sport mixer and practice squad is where you can definitely get the footballs.
I'm trying to think. I think it was the championship weekend warrior.
Might have been a weekend warrior.
I think it was last weekend. I think it's the one we still have up. So, by the way, 5 spots left in that quad. Get in on it while you can. There were 3 or 4 footballs in there. Multiple basketballs too. There was a Diana Taurasi in there, which let me tell you, I was not expecting that. I mentioned that in the survey I took yesterday. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I know we'll take that into consideration, and I know we'll.
I've seen because we've had some guys sign through. We had Dan Hampton today. We had Steve Largent, Maurice Jones-Drew recently.
That was cool.
And we've had those guys sign footballs as well. And I see the footballs out in the office. So we're definitely looking at doing some of that other stuff as well outside of just helmets and jerseys.
I know me personally, I'd rather have like a soccer ball or like a football, hockey puck, that type of thing.
I've seen hockey pucks.
Hockey pucks do come out quite a bit.
I've seen hockey pucks and baseballs and baseball bats. I've seen. Yep. The signed mini Zamboni. Seen that?
Huh?
I've seen a sign. Yep.
That's a thing?
Yep. It's absolutely a thing.
I've heard it all.
Dom.
Heard it all.
The very first one that I saw, Dom pulled it out of the bag and he was like, "What is this? Like, it's a Zamboni, but I don't know who it's signed by." And then he like started basically rotating it around, and he was like, "Oh wait, it's Brent Burns."
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, Zambonis are a thing.
I think I've officially heard it all.
Autographing Zambonis is a thing.
J-Bell,
do a balls out series. We could, yeah.
I don't hate it.
It's a good idea.
I don't hate it.
It's a good idea.
I think
we got the basketballs and the baseballs too. So
we have the items.
Inventory is definitely there.
I think we just might need to tweak the name a little bit. We could figure that out. Maybe we call it gym equipment. There you go. We'll call it gym equipment. There you go.
Balling out.
Yeah,
balling out might be the.
Hire this guy. If you need
already
a fun
hired,
name,
already hired.
Let me rephrase. Hire him again. Give him a raise. I think that's what we're looking for. But regardless, still a lot of great stuff in the break room. Get in on this while we can. Doc Rivers.
Doc, how's
What's
it going?
Up? How you doing, brother?
Doc, I got your Doc gifted me a Brady Cook mini helmet.
Very nice.
So, Doc, that is sitting very nicely in my home and will be prominently displayed for everyone to see.
Proudly.
I appreciate it very much.
You're going to talk about it every day.
And, oh, yeah, absolutely. I've already shared it with all my Mizzou friends and and the whole group. And, yeah, they all love it.
Very, very nice. But just in case you need more of an incentive to get in, I just dropped the link in the chat. Definitely take a look. Get in on some of these breaks. I know the lottery single taking up a couple more spots.
Yeah, lottery single, lottery double. So Dennis, I've asked this actually multiple times to the people who build our series, and honestly, the middies just sell out.
It's true.
They just sell out. Like, I would be down for an all midi series, and we occasionally have some hiding out in like the multi-sport mixer or like a practice squad as a one-off. But they just put them all on the site and they sell out. They're like one of the hottest items. It also is harder to get 30 middies in one series because it's harder to get them for every team.
Correct.
So it is a little bit tricky to build them all out, and we'd have to wait longer. And by that time, they have already been sold out. But trust me, it has been asked many times.
I think I've seen one midi in my time here. I've been here for just a little over a month now. I've seen one.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you who it was.
I saw Sean Alexander on one, and I believe TJ Watt was on the other.
Like, I understand the appeal to the middies. They're a little easier to store. They're just a little more compact. You can kind of, do what you want with them. So I get it. I personally prefer like the mini helmets or the authentic or like the replicas. Because the replicas are also a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
The minis are also just cool to have. Because you can stack many of those and kind of do what you want with them. I know my dad, I was talking to my dad, and he's like, I'd want a mini helmet for my office. Yeah. So I hope he's not watching. But who knows? Doc says I got lucky and hit the Deion Sanders on the Falcons. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet.
That's cool.
That's pretty sweet. But still a lot of great things going on in the break room. I'm gonna do a quick refresh in here. Nothing
Haven't seen much movement, but yeah, 3 to go in that
swiftly.
3 to go in that lottery double, 5 to go in that Weekend Warrior quad. This will be the last break of this Weekend Warrior series, and then we can drop a new Weekend Warrior series if that quad closes out. And then we've also got 5 to go in the minis and 5 to go in the jerseys.
J Bell says, I'm in on the minis. I display them alongside the footballs, basketballs, etc. Ryan says, minis are cool if one Eric Dickerson and Joe Montana in one break. There you go. That's a lovely little duo. All I'm saying, I mean, there's some pretty cool stuff in the minis. I was showing them off a little earlier. Warren Sapp, Ray Lewis, a little bit of Tiki. Got 2 Giants in here. Possibly could double up on the NFC East. Isaac Bruce in the West. You got Warren Sapp in the South. The other LT is, we just had a few minute discussion on there on the Jets, which I think that's one of the things I always forget about.
That's a unique item.
I always forget that LaDainian played on the Jets.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that just escapes my memory.
I believe he was on that Jets team that upset the Patriots the year the Packers won the Super Bowl.
Maybe?
I believe LT
you
was
might
on
be
that
right.
Jets team.
Hey, I trust your knowledge on that. I'm going to be honest. Anything before, I'll say like 2015 is kind of just escaping my memory. Because that's kind of where my football memory started to slowly kick in. And when I mean slow, it was like a drip feed.
Yeah.
Where I'd see the names, I'd recognize the names, and that's about as far as I'd go.
Yeah, LaDainian Tomlinson.
There you go.
Wasn't the starting running back. Starting running back was Sean Green.
Was that Mark Sanchez here?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, LT was on that team.
Very nice. Very
Caught
nice.
a receiving touchdown.
That sounds right. 33 eyes here in the break room on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Definitely get in on some of these breaks when and where you can. There is some absolute heat in the break room today. That lottery series is the Chase Wheelspin for today. For those that are just joining us for the first time, Chase Wheelspin. If you get in on this, you win a helmet, and it's not a photoed headliner. So we got 4 left. We got Terrell Davis, Mike Evans, Bijan, and Micah. If it's not a photoed headliner, we're going to put you in a lottery. We're going to spin a ball, and you will win some UA bucks attributed to that. We got some hundreds, a 75, a 150, and a 350, which I know a lot of people are chasing, as well as I'm gonna just show this real quick.
We are now 3 to go in the minis.
There you go. Can you pass me the Mr. Mahomes helmet real quick?
I will.
Well, when you get a free moment, of course. I have to show you guys this. There you go. Let's switch back here. Look at this guy. You can win this guy if you get in on the lottery. All you have to do, pull a non-photoed headliner. If you get it, you get a ball and a bonus entry into this Patrick Mahomes. And you can see it's a pretty sweet lid. Beckett certified on the back there. You guys can kind of see that. There you go. It's got the 15 on the crown up there as well. I mean, this is just a cool custom speed flex.
Everyone talks about doubling up on headliners, which you can do with Bijan Robinson and Mike Evans.
Yeah.
But here's a different hypothetical.
Okay.
Let's say you land Terrell Davis.
Okay.
Speed flex. All right. Let's say your second item that you land is like a Charlie Joyner rep.
Okay.
All right. So you're getting both helmets. That Joyner rep is going to get you the lottery ball. Let's say in the lottery ball you get $75 of store credit.
Yeah.
You also get an entry into Mahomes. Then you get the Chase wheel spin.
You can win a lot
You're
of money.
essentially getting a lot of money back for your spot. Not only are you getting the 2 helmets, you're also getting the UA credit back, and now you're also getting an entry in Mahomes. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this series outside of just the headliner hits.
On top of that, if you hit the 350 ball, you basically have a free double back in the lottery.
The 350 ball is still available.
If you hit that 350, it's basically a free entry back into the double. So look at it that way. There's a lot of ways to not only help you get in on this series, but there's also a lot of ways that you can make this work in your favor. So play the odds, play your luck, and I think good things will happen to you. So seeing that single start to trickle down, 4 left in that guy.
We are 4 to go in the single. We are 2 to go in the minis.
Close that single out, folks. You said 2 to go in the minis? Oh,
Yeah.
There you go. I want to break open a couple minis. Again, like I was saying, big fan of the minis.
Yeah, we should definitely do the minis. We should definitely do lottery double and lottery single. Those breaks should definitely be happening.
On top of that,
As well as the jersey single. The jersey single 5 to go. We should definitely be able to knock that out.
outstanding. The other thing I want to mention is this championship weekend Warrior series. So I'm going to show this to you guys. There are 4 quote headliners left in this. Nikola Jokic on the Denver Nuggets, Peyton Manning on the authentic Denver Broncos, Manny Ramirez on a signed baseball, and a Tony Parker jersey as well. At least I'm assuming it's a jersey. It could be basketball. Could be a basketball. But this is the type of stuff you want to get into. Because as soon as this is done, we open a brand new weekend Warrior. And as soon as that begins, that is where I can officially say this is where the fun begins.
And you're looking at you're talking about price points. Like a Jokic autographed jersey is going for like $650, $700 minimum. So even though it's not a helmet, you're still making up on that spot value
Easily.
double.
Jokic, one of those players that always says, I just want to go have fun and, go back to my farm and, breed horses. Great. You're also one of those basketball players.
Also 3-time MVP.
3-time MVP, one of those basketball players that can just hook up a shot from half court and make it without really any issue.
Manny Ramirez, Hall of Fame signed baseball. It's going for like 400.
Sounds about right. And
So
the Peyton Manning authentic, I know, is north of 1,000. It's true. Buy the rest of the quad, and you can walk away with all of them, Ryan. Absolutely spot on.
That Peyton helmet alone is going to make up for multiple quad spots.
Easily.
That Peyton helmet alone is going to make up for buying 4 quad spots.
It's north of 1,000. I do know that for a fact. So think about it this way. You buy 4 quad spots. Let's say I can't do quick math like that. I think it's like 1,300. You pull the Manning, you pull the Jokic, you just made all your money back. Not even a question. And you get some really cool stuff on top of it. Plus, you don't have to sell it. You can keep it, obviously.
Right.
I personally, if I personally got the Peyton Manning, I'd keep it. Because it's Peyton Manning. Come on. But that's my point. You can do what you want with it. However, I always advise get in on it while you can, because as soon as this is over, it is over. Done, shebang, goodbye. You can't get it again.
We'll do the mini break.
We'll do the mini break. Minis are closed.
Minis have closed.
Standing. You might have to turn on auto replenish for that, by the way. Don't know if you.
I am off the auto replenish entirely.
Got it.
For all the series because that is how it was set up today. So I didn't want to mess with it.
That is fine. That is also good to know for later. For those that don't know, I'll be here with Joe during the 6 o'clock show, and then with Tim during the new 10:30 show tonight. Mm-hmm. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Be sure to tune in for that.
Do a little bit of UA After Dark action, and we'll see if we can close up that midnight mayhem. So we have those minis on the way. While that is getting ready, we'll set you
That's
all
good to go.
up for it. Thank you, sir. So we got the minis on the way. Trevor, Uric, Devon Devin Bodenstab, Patrick Daly, Joe Bolano, Ryan McCall, John Hutzlack, and William Warden. Amigos, what's going on? Happy Saturday to you all. Hope your weekend has gotten off strong. Give me 2 box numbers for these minis, please. Not pleases, just 2 box numbers for the minis. The minis should be rotating around. Where's my finger? Hi, finger. Coming down right at the end there.
And Ryan's in there, so I see 5 and 25.
Packer fan Trev, what's going on, buddy?
Trev was in here earlier today.
There you go. So 5 and 25. He's on his money today. So we got 4, 6 through 9, and then 25. So 24. There you go. There you go. Those numbers should be updated. Not much here for the break. Hey, all I'm saying, there is still some sweet, sweet stuff in here. If you check out the lottery series, Trev, there's a Micah Parsons Authentic on a Green Bay yellow lid. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. I don't want to, throw it in there, but definitely get in on that while it's still there. All I'm saying. All right, we got 5 and 25 right in front of me, but first, as always, we have to spin a whole lovely 9 times on the randomizer. Ooh, where are you? There you are. We got 9 times coming up. 1, 2, 3. Who's going to go where? Still got some great headliners in there. Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, the Giants duo of Tiki Barber and Lawrence Taylor. LaDainian Tomlinson on a Jets and an Isaac Bruce. 7, 8, and 9. John Hutzlak in the NFC North. Joe Bolano in the NFC South. Ryan McCall in that very much favored NFC East slot. Trevor Urich in that NFC West. Going back down to Patrick Daly in the AFC North. In the NFC South, Devon Bodenstab. William Warden in the AFC East. And in the West, back to Joe Bolano in the AFC. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. We're going to keep just this guy up here. We're going to keep him up there. You guys can see it. Ryan wants that Lawrence Taylor. I think we can get that for him. I'm pretty positive. I want to make sure he calls his shot here. Box 5 coming up. Will he call his shots? Ooh, okay. Okay, not a guy that I think I see too often in here. However, also sitting in the NFC West for Trevor Urich, Garrison Hurst mini helmet.
Yeah, Garrison Hurst is regularly a filler hit.
He always finds his way in here. But Garrison Hurst, signature black ink right on the top of the Niners logo. Rocking, I think that says 20. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I believe that says 20 right on the top there. Filling in, Garrison Hurst. That one's going to Trevor Urich. Congratulations, brother. Take a look at that guy.
Packers fan Trev. First 49ers mini, very cool.
Very nice, my guy. Garrison Hurst. There you go. Very nice. Good way to start off today. Couple jerseys, couple minis. Can't complain too much. Ooh, apologies about that. I got large mitts. I've been told by Rob I got Kawhi mitts. So,
okay.
That's I know that's not a huge compliment, but at the same time I'm taking
Board man gets paid.
Hey man. Gotta start somewhere. Trevor Urich. Number 287527. Garrison Hurst. I was told the other day, my handwriting's apparently really nice. I don't fully believe that, but I like to say I do my job. So
Let's see it.
I'll let you be the judge. Keep in mind, I usually do better with a Sharpie marker, but that's okay.
It's good.
It's legible.
It's good.
It's legible.
It's more than legible.
Box mini number 25 coming up next. Trevor Urich, could he double up? Always a possibility. Could see it. Another non-headliner pop out of there. Or is
Always
what I love
a
saying, hidden gem.
possibility.
What do we have in here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I love this helmet for more than one reason.
Okay.
First, I'm a little biased. Secondly, it's probably my third. Actually, I mean, this whole rookie class for the Bears this year was nuts. But on the orange alternate Bears helmets, a little bit of number 84.
Oh,
Colston
nice.
Loveland for John Hutzlak. Look at that, buddy. Colston Loveland on the mini. Big fan of Colston. Had a very, very slow start to his season. And then all of a sudden, just kind of picked up out of nowhere. Became one of the best pass-catching tight ends in the league. And then in the playoffs, set the most amount of receptions and yards for a rookie against the Packers specifically.
Green Bay Packers. That's Colston Loveland. He's a guy that you should have covered. It was amazing that they just were like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll let Colston Loveland run free.
Absolutely. I mean, he came up so clutch for the Bears down the stretch. Oh yeah, dude,
There were a lot of bizarre coaching decisions from Green Bay's standpoint in that game, and that was among them. You're just letting Colson Loveland run free.
It was one of those things that we talked about, at least the Bears fans talked about very early in the year about Colston Loveland. After we drafted him, we're all like, why did we get a tight end? We already have Cole Kmet. If you would have said just be patient and watch until the end of the season, I would have shut my face immediately. Colston Loveland has been so impressive, and I have nothing but good things to say about him. Coming out of Michigan.
You should have nothing but good things to say.
I have nothing but outstanding things to say about him. But hey, Colston Loveland on the money. John, congratulations, brother.
Great hit. That's one that you hold on to, and it's going to be skyrocketing in terms of value down the line.
Yeah, absolutely. I think within the next 3 years. It also depends on what they do with Cole Kmet this offseason. There is a chance he gets traded, cut, restructured, etc. If that happens, Colston Loveland will become the 101 guy. I mean, if we're making comparisons, what I love is that he's 1,000% Sam Laporta.
Yeah.
If you make the comparison Lions, Bears, 1,000% Sam Laporta, and it's not even close. So, lovely break there. Packer fan Trev says, awesome break. Love the minis. Absolutely.
Yeah, the minis are a very popular break. Double box break. A lot of headliners in there.
Picking up. Keep in mind, that's 2 boxes gone. No headliners off the board. So all I'm saying, if you want to double up on that NFC East again, go ahead and get in on it where you can. I'm just going to do a quick refresh. 3 boxes left in the lottery single.
Yep, we're 3 in the single and 3 in the double. So we should definitely be able to knock out both of those.
Or at least 1 at the bare minimum. Right stuff. 5 left in the single. 6 left in the double. I'd love to see a couple more of those go today as well. Taking a look at the jerseys. 5 left in the jerseys. Somebody already bought another spot in the minis too. Very nice. Lovely, folks. This has been, so far, a very fun stream. A little bit more relaxed. A little more just hanging out, chatting, talking about Colston Loveland and how he's the greatest Bears player of all time. You know, the usual. Maybe, again, that's maybe the bias talking. But I hated the pick initially. I grew to be okay with it.
Okay.
I love it now.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised a lot of Bears fans kind of like the pick.
It was a very mixed bag. Either you loved it or you hated it.
Yeah.
And again, if you would have told me in 8 months' time that he was going to be one of the best pass-catching tight ends in the league, I would have said you're crazy. Now, I don't follow Michigan too often, but I have a buddy who's a Michigan fan. He said, just watch. And
just wait.
I should have listened to him.
Yeah.
Shout out my buddy Jack.
There was also a debate like Tyler Warren instead of Loveland. You know? Like
I was a part of that debate. Now, I kept Loveland.
No, I'm saying
who's better?
There were Bears fans who were saying, if we were going to take a tight end,
take Tyler Warren.
Take Tyler Warren.
I know that's who we were linked to for a while. J Bell, do you do any quads in the minis? We do not.
Minis is an automatic double box break, so no reason to do a quad for that.
I think we accidentally did a quad once while I was here, and that's about it. That was just because we forgot to delete it.
Yeah.
So that was on our end, and we ended up breaking it anyway and had a lot of fun.
Uh-huh. But maybe we'll bring it back.
Maybe not. I think that'd be a conversation for the higher ups. We're simply
we can pass the message along though.
Yes, absolutely. We chat with them once a week. So if you wanna pass along a message, I can definitely take a note.
And mini quads.
Here, I'll write that down for you. Footballs and mini quads. Footballs. Mini quads. There you go. I got it for you.
So
I wrote it down.
Ryan, the only reason you would have seen that is if there was only 1 box left.
Well, there was a time where we did singles and doubles. For my first week or two here, we did singles.
Really?
And doubles. Yeah. I didn't understand.
That's interesting because in the minis, sometimes people buy mini personals. And so we would have like an odd number of boxes. Mm-hmm. So we'd either do a triple or a single in the minis. But that's not a staple.
No.
The minis are staple a double box break.
Absolutely.
And if you've seen a single or a triple, it's because there are that many boxes left that we would then need to have. So get rid of.
Pull up this guy. Nobody in the Chase Bill spin yet. Haven't gotten to.
We are 2 to go in that lottery double.
Close that lottery.
We are 2 to go in that lottery double.
3 left in the single, 2 in the double.
Let's bring the Micah Parsons out here.
You want to see Micah? I've seen Micah a handful of times.
I want to see. Well, I really just want to see
Micah.
I really just want to see Hayden use the hopper. That's what I really want to see.
You just want to see the hopper come out.
No, the hopper came out last show too.
Okay.
I want to see Hayden spin the hopper.
It's not going to be pretty.
That's what I want to see.
Okay.
So
can I ask why?
Huh?
Can I ask why?
Oh, it's just a thing. I said that last time. I want to see Rob spin the hopper. I just want to see all the hosts spin the hopper.
It's just fun going. It's kind of like opening like one of those like music boxes when you're a kid. Like oh man, I was watching Cars last night before I went to bed. Cars the movie, the animated, great movie.
Yeah.
It's in my all-time top 10.
Okay.
It's a weird choice, but I love Cars.
Nothing weird here.
It's a great movie.
Great movie. Lightning McQueen.
Ka-chow. Still waiting to see if we close out any of these breaks. I know we're getting close.
Getting some movement.
If you need a reason to really get in on it, first off, I like breaking boxes. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. But also getting to spend time with Chinmay, Joe, Tim. Who else do I normally work with? Robbie too on Mondays. I work with Robbie on Mondays. He's always a blast to hang out with. Getting to see you all get some of the best sports memorabilia in the business means a lot to me because I know you're getting something you want. Even if you don't, you can trade it. That's the best part. There is a way to go ahead, make a handful of trades, and go
trade it.
So
gift it to somebody who is a fan.
Exactly. You have
plenty of options, even if you don't like what you get.
Great things going on here at UA that just I love the community that's been built. So I love what we do here. And I want to see you guys get in on some stuff in there. Now, oh man, I want to ask something to you, Chinmay. Draft season's coming up soon for everybody in the NFL.
Okay.
I think the unanimous decision amongst many NFL fans right now is that Fernando Mendoza goes 1. Who goes 2? I think that's the big debate right now.
So the Jets are picking number 2.
Yes.
And they need a quarterback.
They need everything.
They've needed a quarterback for a while. That's an interesting one because I think I'd go Ruben Bain Jr. if I was the Jets.
Okay, get a nice little edge rusher out of.
I think I'd go Ruben Bain Jr.
The SEC. I did my first mock draft of mock drafting season.
Miami.
Yes.
Ruben Bain's Miami.
I was like, Miami sounds right.
Yeah.
And I did my
one
first...
to go in that double. Arvell Reese is a good mention too, but I think at number 2, like if they were really in on Arvell Reese, they could probably trade out of number 2.
So you also do need to keep in mind they have 2 first rounders.
2 first round picks.
So they could very easily go 1 offense, 1 defense. Just do their best to fix the defense. If I'm Aaron Glenn, I'm looking at the defense specifically because you traded Sauce, you traded Quinn and Williams. You're going to have to rebuff that. So taking a look at that, Arvell Reese, I'm going to get to my point in a second. Dustin Aronson, right stuff too. Let's close them and win this Brady. We already know what's coming up after the right stuff. All I'm saying, 9 total boxes, 5 spots left in the single, 6 in the double. I'd love to close at least 2 of these series today. I'm here until like minimum 12:30.
There are only 8 boxes in the right stuff. I think one of those series was misallocated to have 31 boxes in it.
It also might have just been like an error.
Yeah.
Like somebody put it in the non-headliner. So yeah, so there's 8 boxes.
8 boxes left.
I apologize.
All good, all good.
Danny Pollock says, whose KC is that? It could be yours.
Could be yours.
It could be yours.
Could be yours.
If you want to get it, very, very simple.
There's 1 spot left in that lottery double.
What he said.
So that could be coming up right away.
Get in.
There's also 3 spots in that lottery single.
Get in on that lottery double. Get in on the single. If you get a non-headliner, you get an entry towards this lovely bad boy. Let's zoom in on it. Ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Patrick Mahomes, red ink right here. You got the yellow. You got the red. You got the Beckett cert on the back. 15 on the crown. Like, come on. Oh, by the way, did I mention the black visor? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't forget that.
Get in on it. What are you doing?
The Michael Irvin that we had yesterday, that we pulled yesterday in the can't miss. So there's helmets that you typically say, like, you have the Speedflex helmet with a visor.
Yeah.
Or you have the Speedflex helmet with an inscription. Yeah. Or a Speedflex helmet with some type of rip design. Or a Speedflex helmet with the sketch of the player in the back or something. This one had all of them. It had all 5. All 5 things that you want.
Wow.
All on one.
I think the last, like, real big Speedflex series that we did was the High Roller Night. Where it was the Tom Brady. He had goats on both sides of the helmet. Yeah. One on the back with TB12 across the middle. That was so cool. that was, I think, probably one of my favorite helmets that I've seen. There was a Ray Lewis Authentic that I came in one night. I think it was Wednesday.
We're also one to go in the lottery single. So the lottery single and lottery double should definitely be happening. Both of those should definitely be happening.
Close it. We already know what's coming up next after the lottery. I won't tell you until there's 4 boxes left. If that helps. I will not tell you until there's 4 boxes left. You get it down to 4, which we have, if I remember correctly, 10 left.
Yep. 10 left, and once we knock out these, it'll be 7.
You get it down to 4. I will tell you what the next series is. So if you want a sneak peek, we got to close 6 boxes. I want to see it. Let's get to it. And back to the draft point. You said Ruben Bain. I actually agree with Ryan. I think Arvel Reese will be the guy.
Okay. At 2.
His film looks outstanding, first off. You need a
great
linebacker.
Great player.
Jamie and Sherwood was a very good linebacker this year, but unfortunately that defense just wasn't producing as much as you would want. He can do well in pass coverage, zone coverage, and he can come off as an edge rusher. You're getting a 3-in-1 gadget guy that you can just plug into your defense like that. It's really tough to say no.
Fair.
No matter what, Bain, awesome pick. Arvel Reese, awesome pick. I would say the first 10 picks of the draft have the most upside.
Yeah.
After that, it kind of falls away. Jets do have Will McDonald as well. They do. I know he hasn't been producing nearly as much as he should, but there is capability for long-term success.
All right, that lottery single has closed out. So
Let's go, folks.
So we will do that lottery single first.
Jets are just a whole mess, and I really want them to succeed. I truly do. I want to see them succeed again, make it back to the playoffs. I think Aaron Glenn is a good hire. I don't believe the coaching staff he had around him was going to help him. Unfortunately, the quarterback situation was a giant. Who knows what happened there?
Yep.
It's been a lot. Grinch Blast, Hayden, what's going on? What's going on? Lottery single
that is good to go for you.
Lottery single numero trace.
And that means that we will have a wheel spin.
Very nice. So this will go into the lottery or the chase wheel spin at the end of the show. Lewis Albin, Patrick Daly, Dustin Aronson, Douglas Schulberg, Tim Smith squared, and Tom Kuzak. Tim Smith, thanks for finding us here at Ultimate Autographs. First off, 2 questions. First, how'd you find us? Secondly, what's your favorite team? What's your squad? Who's your even favorite player? Maybe a name may not be even on that team. I want to know. Tell us in the chat, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Yeah, I want to know. Ownership is the biggest issue for him? Probably.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. I think there's other issues outside of that, but yes. Was it the Giants that had... It was like their kid drafting better than the GM against
the GM's kid was drafting.
That was so
better
funny.
than the GM.
That was so funny to me. I need a number in the chat for the lottery single numero 3. Give me a box number, folks. Lewis, Patrick, DA, Schulberg, Tim, Tom. Try saying that 5 times fast. Very difficult. I need a box number. If not, we go to the wheel. I'll give you a whole minute. I'll be nice. 1 whole minute to give me 1 number. Jets didn't trade for Judy due to Madden ratings. Honestly, I think Judy was kind of stuck where he was regardless.
But are we really upset that they're not trading for Jerry Jeudy? Like that's a.
I mean, it could have been a difference. Him and Garrett Wilson.
But Garrett Wilson.
That is an upgrade.
Garrett Wilson missed 10 weeks and still led the team in receiving yards.
He had 500.
That's not
crazy.
That's not the issue. The issue is they don't have a quarterback and they didn't have a passing offense. Yeah. Even when they had Fields, they weren't throwing the ball as much as they should have been.
Yeah, I mean, Fields is a whole conversation that I think could be good, could be bad. Dustin Aronson says 7. Let me double check. Lottery, we do have 7. We'll get that guy broken for you, DA. Doc says Chinmay. That was the New York's Giants general manager's kid. He had a better draft selection than his dad. No wonder why we want our GM gone. Well, that's one way of looking at it. Tim Schoen, I mean, he has his moments, and then he has his moments. They had Rodgers, and yes, unfortunately, within 3 plays, he lost his leg. So, not literally, but you get the point. I've lost my mouse. There you are. I've lost you again.
Yeah, but the Giants actually, even though they have that snafu with the GM and stuff, they still made out pretty. They have John Harbaugh, Jackson Dart, Tyrone Tracy, Cam Scatterbo, Malik Neighbors, Wandell Rock. Like, they got some good players.
They have some great players. I think their
some good
O-line
players. Theo Johnson.
I think, yeah.
Abdul Carter.
Defensively, I
Dexter
think they have
Lawrence.
some outstanding
Brian
talents.
Burns. Like, they got some good players.
I think offensively, they also have some good talents, but their O-line is an issue.
Yeah.
If you look for if you get a lineman in the offseason, somebody, hypothetically speaking, to the level of like Zach Tom, let's say, as an example, I'd say you're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
If you don't, we'll see. I know Evan Neal might be coming back, so we'll see. Sorry, Blizzard
Titans.
here, Wi-Fi issue. Titans are my team. Hey.
All right. Okay.
Tennessee looking up. They've got a fantastic duo on Robert Sala and Brian Dable.
Yeah.
Big fan of that. Big fan.
Unless Dable gets the Raiders job.
Nope. Dable already said he's a Titans OC. That is confirmed.
No, but that's contingent on him not getting a head coaching job.
He's not.
So
Nobody wants the Raiders. Nobody wants the Cardinals. It's such a tough spot to be in right now. 3, 4. We're going to spin this 9 times as we normally do. Just realized I didn't have it on. Here, 5 times. I'm going to stop here for a second. Take your look. We got 4 more to go. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Anything is better than what we had. Couldn't agree with you more than
that. Is true.
Couldn't agree more, Tim.
Cam Ward, though, had some good moments at the end of the year.
He did. I think
Tony Pollard is a very solid running back. We'll see. We'll see what they do.
That's where you and I disagree.
We'll see what they do in the offseason. Well, I think Pollard and Spears are a good complement to each other.
That is a good point. But here are our 8 in the NFC North. Tim Smith. In the NFC South, Tom Kaz. In the NFC East and West is both Dustin Aronson. In the AFC North, Douglas Schulberg. In the AFC South, hey, he's got his division. Yeah. Tim Smith, AFC East, Patrick Daly, and AFC West, Lewis Albin. Let's get this single open for you. Number 7 coming out. Scary defense coming out of Tennessee with Saleh. I am really curious to see how that's going to work.
I'm going to see how it's going to work because Saleh in his first head coaching stint didn't fare so well.
Wasn't that the Jets?
With the Jets,
correct?
yeah.
That wasn't
with Rodgers.
Oh yeah, that's right. That wasn't so pretty, to say the least.
So we'll see.
What do we got coming out of here? Okay. Unfortunately, Chinmay, you don't get to see me spin the lottery wheel. Unfortunately, you don't. However, this player, one of the most consistent receivers of all time, one of those athletes you look towards to on the squad that you know what you're getting out of him. A great pass catcher, a great captain, a great teammate. On the alternate buck slid, here's a little bit of Mike Evans. On the Bucks speed flex.
We are sticking visors on everything.
Hey, visors are fun. Don't diss the visor.
I'm not dissing the visor. I'm just saying we're putting on everything.
Look at that. Tom Kaz walking out of here, 1 spot, 1 shot, 1 kill in the NFC South with a Mike Evans speed flex.
Great hit, Tom. Great hit.
Dan gives some fire emojis. Yeah, that's pretty fire, my man. One of the big headliners off the board. Best Buck helmet of all time.
Now, people will say, oh, headliner off the board. That's kind of a good thing in this sense because more entries now from Mahomes.
True.
More chances to win short credit back. More chances to get your shot at the true prize speed flex sitting at the top of the table over there.
I think the lottery series has to be one of the most underrated because no matter what you get, you're winning. You get a headliner, you get a great helmet. If you get a hidden gem or secondary headliner, you get potentially UA bucks, and you get an entry from Mahomes. You really can't lose. This is one of those series that I think you just have to get in
this one. And now we're guaranteed a chase because a break happened in that series. So
there you go.
Chance at 1 to 100 money, and we'll see how good Hayden's spins are.
I could tell you, the last time I was here Wednesday night, I think somebody walked out with like 92.
Pretty good spins.
I like your odds.
Pretty good
folks.
spins.
Mike Evans, speed flex. There you go. Oh, that doesn't look like enough. It looks like a T. There you go.
Yeah, let's knock out that double. Only 1 spot to go in that double.
Oh, come on, guys. It's 1. It's 1. You see this? Here. You see this? It's 1. Close it, please. Thank you. All right, cool. Got that out of the way. we're going to keep this guy here. It's a speed flex. You don't see Mike Evans on a speed flex too often, so we're going to keep him out here.
On the retro, too.
On the retro.
Throwback creamsicle Bucks speed flex.
Yeah. I love the creamsicle idea for the Bucks. It's such a unique idea. And yes, it is one of their alternative colors, but it looks genuinely really nice. Got the signature up here. It looks very, very wonderful. Tom Kuzak, congratulations, brother, on that hit. One left on the double. I want to see if we can close that here in just a moment. The single is back up if you're looking to get into that as well. Just kind of taking a look around the break page. 5 spots left in the single jerseys, 6 spots left in the minis. So kind of coming to a halt real quick. Let's just do a quick rundown of what is on the break page. Starting off in the lottery. Only so many boxes left, folks. 9 boxes left. Are you going to get in on this? Well, you still can. We're going to open a couple more. Let me just count. 3, 6, 9 boxes left. Micah Parsons, Bijan, Terrell Davis, Devontae Adams. All I'm saying, there's some pretty sweet stuff on here. And even if you don't hit Micah, Bijan, or Terrell, you will get a chance for me to not only spin the lucky lotto ball, but also get an entry into Patrick Mahomes. This little custom speed flex up here. We've had it up here in the show for a little bit. Get in on it. It's Patrick Mahomes. Easily a speed flex worth more than $1,000, probably even north of $2,000, if I'm being completely honest. You will get your money back out of this. Definitely get in on it. Well, you can. Only 9 boxes to go. Ignore this 10 up here. I promise you it's 9. I'm staring at it. Moving down the list is the Weekend Warrior Championship Mixer. 5 left in this quad. Ryan McCall was talking about it earlier. You got 4 headliners in here. We close this, we drop a new Weekend Warrior series, we get some more cool stuff in the UA Live break room. Let's get this guy closed. You got Peyton Manning on a signed authentic helmet right up here. You got a Nikola Jokic signed Denver Nuggets jersey, especially if you're a big Denver fan. I know I've got a buddy out there in Colorado, big Denver fan. I was telling him, hey, I get to see a Peyton Manning signed authentic. He's like, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, dude. And if you want to take a look at it, definitely jump in the break room. We got a Manny Ramirez signed baseball going for a little north of about $300-400. Even if you just get 1 quad spot, you're making your money back just on the baseball alone. And then secondary headliners, multi-time MVP, especially finals MVP, multiple-time NBA championship winner, Tony Parker. Is it on a basketball? Is it on a jersey? I guess we'll never know. Moving down the line, we have the right stuff. Dustin Aronson was in here talking about it just a little earlier. 2 headliners hanging out in this guy, a signed Ryan Braun Brewers jersey. I mean, I may be a Cubs fan, may not be the hugest fan of the Brewers, but hey, a signed jersey from another rival team, hey, might be a nice present for somebody else if it's not your team, but hey, take it where you can get it. Also, a signed Matt Olson bat on the Hickory barrel right up there. Very, very nice. Again, 5 spots left in the single, 6 left in the double of this one. Once this one closes, we do have something else in the works. Everything has some extra pizzazz to it.
We'll do that lottery double.
We're doing that lottery double. Outstanding. While you get that ready, I'm going to show the folks down here just one more thing. We got 10 headliners left in the jerseys. Baker Mayfield, Bijan Robinson, Edgerrin James, Jason Witten, Jim Kelly, Devon Achane, LaDainian Tomlinson, Mike Ditka, Ricky Williams, and Jamal Charles on the jerseys. And in the minis, Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, Tiki Barber, both LTs, Lawrence Taylor and LaDainian Tomlinson, alongside Isaac Bruce. Get in on these breaks while you can at UA or at ultimateautographs.com. Get in on it while you can. But let's get to that lottery double. I'm pumped. Is it all ready to go? You're the man.
It should be ready to go.
You're the man.
I'm going to make sure that it's double number 6.
Please do. I want to make sure this is correct.
Yeah, it is double number 6.
Double number 6. Give me 2 box numbers. Please. Lottery double number 6 coming up. I need 2 box numbers. Dustin Aronson, Jackie Goodell, Michael Poulos, Dan Scapetta, Penny Russell, Cody Witchow. I apologize. I need 2 box numbers from you folks. The numbers should be coming across your screen right down here. If not, it'll be rotating here in just a moment. 2 box numbers, please, folks. Give you guys a minute on that one. Midnight Mayhem hanging out there. That'll be up tonight at 10:30 with Tim and I. Only a handful of boxes left in that one. Included a Damian Lillard signed basketball and an Adrian Beltre item. Cody Witchow says 11 and 19. I see 11 and I see 19. Outstanding. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate you, boss. Good luck, everybody, says Ryan. Indeed so. Let's get to randomizing. We got to spin this guy 9 times. Let's see where everybody lands out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, here is the roll. Jackie Goodell in the NFC North. In the South is Michael Poulos. In the NFC East is Jackie Goodell. In the NFC West is Dustin Aronson. In the AFC North, Dan Scapetta. AFC South, Cody Witchow. AFC East, Dustin Aronson. And AFC West, Penny Russell. Are we ready, folks? I hope we're ready. We're going to move Mr. Mike right down here. Just give him a little bit of room. Here are the boxes. 11 and 19. You got 11 right on top. Here you guys. Oh, there you go. You can see the number now. Here you go. Are we going to get a headliner? Or are we spinning the wheel? I'm pumped. Let's get into it. Good luck, everybody. Hope you guys get what you are looking for. Call out what you're looking for in the chat. I'm curious to see what we're looking at today. Big deal. A lot of responsibility in these bags. Oh, man. Well, I thought we might have gotten this if we opened the double earlier. However, one of the top 5 running backs in the league right now, I would argue top 3 running backs in the league right now, played a major part in the Falcons' seasons over the last couple years. We wonder if he's going to be even better under Kevin Stefanski. And frankly, I have the belief he will. How about a little bit of Bijan Robinson on the Texas helmet? On that Texas Authentic. Look at that. Michael Poulos. 1 shot, 1 spot, and 1 kill. Bijan Robinson for Michael Poulos on the Texas Authentic.
Little hook 'em horns action.
On with the number 5, little hook 'em. There you go. Look at that. Mr. Poulos, congratulations, my friend. Walking home with a beautiful, beautiful lid. Lewis Albin says, Tom, do you want to trade that? I've got 4 Speed Flex helmets, all with Pfizer's. Love, J-Mo, Bledsoe, and Gibson. Could see a potential trade go down there. Congratulations, Mr. Poulos, on a great hit. Bijan Robinson. There you go. I wanted the Hook'em Horde so bad. Anyone got one up for sale? Let me know, says the Wolf. All I'm saying, Wolf. Could have jumped in on it. All I'm saying. Well, we'll keep this guy up here. I don't mind a little bit of Texas and a little bit of Bijan. We can leave a little bit of Bijan over there. Thank you, sir. So Bijan's off the board. And Chinmay doesn't get to see me spin the lottery.
Part of me wants to see Micah Parsons up here. Part of me wants to see Hayden spin that.
All I'm saying, Micah could be in here. Box number 19. If it's in the North, Jackie Goodell walking over with that Micah. If it's Terrell Davis, that'll be Penny Russell. If it's Devontae Adams, could be a little bit of Dustin Aronson. Or if not, could be any of you.
Yeah.
There we go. This guy's opened. What are we yanking out of here? How many left are in the Midnight Madness, did you say? There are 4 boxes left. That'll be coming up at 10:30 tonight. All right. One of us gets our wish.
Okay.
Well, really, it's either one of your wishes. So either way, you're winning.
Okay. All right, cool.
I can tell you now, it is not Micah Parsons.
We're getting the hopper.
We're getting the hopper.
Let's go.
This guy, I would argue, one of the most underrated receivers of his time, and even now. You don't really think of him a whole lot, but when you know the name, you hear it, and you're like, he was a pretty good baller. This guy coming out on a lovely, lovely Bills lid. How about a little bit of Bruce Smith?
Well, he's not a receiver, but
Is he not?
No.
Am I losing my mind?
You are losing your mind.
Bruce
He's the defensive superstar.
Oh my God, I'm completely thinking of somebody else.
You're thinking of Andre Reed.
That is. Every time I see a Bills lid, it's always Thurman Thomas or Andre Reed.
Bruce Smith.
Exactly
200 sacks.
200 sacks. 200 sacks.
Exactly
on
200
the year
sacks.
on the Bills helmet. Undeniable signature on the back. Bruce Smith back there. Look at that guy. And you know what that means? First off, Dustin Aronson goes home with the Bruce Smith lid, but you also get a hopper spin.
Yeah.
So we're going to get that guy out here in just a moment. You will also receive
So
a Patrick.
Bruce Smith on the authentic.
Yes, very, very nice. You will also get an opportunity for that Patrick Mahomes lid. So first off, Dustin, congratulations. You got a mini coming your way. There you go, Ryan. Dustin Aronson. The amount of Smiths that there are in the league, I just get them all mixed up. So, I apologize. I did get that incorrect. However, still
You know what?
an outstanding hit.
I don't know if there's a Mahomes entry on this one.
You don't?
Because in the description for the lottery, it does say every replica helmet. It doesn't say every headliner, or every non-headliner.
How many
it does say
lottery-
every replica helmet.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's already 10 entries. So correct.
I
me if
believe
I'm
there are
wrong.
more entries.
You believe?
I believe there should be more entries, but I don't know. That's an authentic helmet. I know that much.
Okay.
The Bruce Smith isn't authentic, and this description says every replica helmet.
Oof.
So I'm not sure.
Not totally sure. Let me do a couple eyeballs. Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
I'm gonna note it, and then there will be a more formal ruling from somebody more important than me.
Worst comes to worst, Dustin, we will get that lottery ball to you anyway. How does that sound? Worst comes to worst. So might just be a little extra time on that. We'll note it regardless. So kind of go from there. So for now, we're going to put Bruce away. Dustin, that guy will be coming your way. Here we go. Make sure this guy is scooted back here. Yeah, Dustin, I am seeing that entry back there. What do we got? King MC, I'm in for that LT jersey. Hey, try to get in on it while you can. Jackie, you have an entry. Let me see. Not too sure what's left to close it. If you already got spots. Not too many spots left in the jersey. Let me go take a hop, skip, and a pop over there. 5 left in the single. Every spot left in the double. All 8 hanging out over there. Jackie, not from the lottery, but another box break. I was supposed to get a full-size authentic, but I got a replica. I'm not too sure which one you are referring to. If you have a order number that we could probably backtrack it to, we could definitely go ahead and go find that for you, Jackie. King, Mr. Ryan is in the single, so 5 left in that guy. Dustin, all good. If not, it's not personal. You already do have a spot in there. You got the Jeff Garcia rep, so from the looks of it, it is all the rep. It's all the rep helmets. So look at it that way. So nothing there, but hey, Bruce Smith, still nothing to scoff at, my friend. Not too bad regardless. Still getting close to closing up that lottery now. Only, if I can count, 7 boxes left. So this is what I can say, right? If you guys get the lottery down to 4 in this show, I will tease what comes after the lottery. My lotto ball now, right? Is that only on the... Every replica helmet in the series will have a lottery ball pulled from the hopper. So because it's an authentic, Dustin, I don't think you get that either. We're double checking as we speak. So bear with us as we figure that out. I believe it is just the authentics. So, or it is just the replicas. I apologize. I'm miswording here. Bijan back in. There you go. Hook 'em horns from Bijan. Wow. Tom, hey fellas, thanks for the hit. Yeah, appreciate you, Tom. Picking up that Mike Evans over there. We were fed one thing and it might be a different thing. We're figuring this out as we go. I believe it might just be the reps.
It is just the reps.
It is just the reps. Okay, so we have confirmed that. So all I'm saying, hey, if you want to, try to get back in on it. All I'm saying, try to get back in on it, see if you can get yet another spot and go from there. So,
okay, it is only the reps, and I'm going to adjust the spots.
okay.
I'm going to do a recount on the spots.
How many are we supposed to have? 10, correct? No? More?
More.
Ooh, okay. That means there's still a couple replicas reps hanging out in there. I'm
So-
eyeballing that should be 10.
10 are gone. There's 14.
Oh, so there's still 4 rep helmets
Still four spots left.
There you go. So if you need more of a reason to jump back in there, still 4 spots for the Mahomes entries hanging out in there.
Now, Dustin, because of the confusion, you've been in the breaks a lot today. Because of the confusion, I will throw some UA credit your way.
I'm thinking 10, 15, 20, somewhere in there.
I'll be a little more generous.
20?
Yeah, I'll go with 25.
25 for Dustin Harrison.
Well,
There you go.
throw a little store credit your way.
I apologize, sir.
Yeah, that's the rules have been interpreted very
Loosely.
differently for different things. But I'm going straight off of what the website is saying.
Yes. As you
And
should.
I looked at the listing of everything, and I think 14 is the correct amount of helmet or entries for all the rep helmets.
Dustin says, love you, TY. Michael Poulos, Bijan for Evans.
Okay.
Dustin says, appreciate you. We appreciate you, Dustin.
Thank you,
here all
Dustin.
morning.
Nope.
You've been keeping Rob and Chinmay busy all morning, so we appreciate you.
We're very thankful, and that's our bad. I'm gonna double check the right stuff wording as well, because that's for the Brady.
Jackie dropped an order number when you want to take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll check it.
And then just when you get a moment, you got some time.
Check
Listen
it
to
out,
Kaz double for Dusty. Poulos, love it, buddy. Yeah, I got you, brother. It's always you and Ryan Noonan. Whenever you two are in here, you guys always seem to get some absolute heat when I'm here. So happy for you to get the Bijan. If you guys make that trade, Bijan for Evans, feel free, have that conversation. We might be able to make that trade here and today. So just let me know what you guys want to do and go from there.
Okay, so that order, Jackie, was from a Vault series that is already gone.
I'm like, I vaguely remember that Vault series.
I don't know what the... So what's the confusion again?
Let me scroll up. Got another box break that was supposed to get a full-sized authentic, but got a replica. So I think the best thing I can say, Jackie, is contact customer service. Now,
Yeah, I would contact Dave at customer service.
This was a while ago.
It was a couple weeks ago.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
In terms of here, it was a while ago.
A couple weeks ago, on her order that she placed.
Yes.
Was a couple weeks ago. And that series probably went 10 to 12 days ago was when it probably cleared out. So if any information you can provide to customer service on that regard, that would probably be the best way to go.
Yeah. I'm going to drop the link for customer service in here as well, just in case you don't already have it, Jackie. Where are you? Got to keep scrolling. Here's the page for customer service.
Okay, that's a different order.
285626. Hey, 626, Lilo and Stitch. There you go. As you can tell, that's how my brain's coded, but that's okay. Doc Rivers says, you guys are the best. Hey, we do what we can here to help all of you stay here and, well, keep me here because I actually like being here. I know Chinmay does as well. We were actually having a conversation before.
That was from lottery double number 1.
Today? Or
no, just the first one in the series.
okay.
So I'm gonna go back and look. We'll see if
We'll figure that out.
it's been
Regardless, we're going to do another quick breakdown. Sorry, I had to click out to get the numbers. Missed what you said. Jackie, contact customer service. We're not too sure because the series closed out over a week and a half ago.
The vault one closed out, but if it's the lottery one, then it's different. Because I don't see you in the lottery. I don't see you in the lottery entries for the Mahomes.
Okay. So the best thing I can explain is I can either say it might be a different helmet that we just put in there and then we are getting it on a separate day. But the best thing I can always say is contact customer service, talk to Dave. Wonderful guy. He will answer all your questions. Doc said 2 days ago I hit a Justin Herbert lid. Go Ducks. On the website, it said it was an authentic. However, when the lid was pulled, it was a replica. Robbie and Frankie quickly fixed that. It's great. So regardless, again, the best thing you could do, contact customer service. We've been noticing it a little bit more that authentics are labeled as replicas, etc. We're trying to catch it as we can and going with it while we can. So bear with us while we continue to kind of work this stuff out. We're trying something new. Obviously, the brand new website, it's been in here for a little bit. But the best thing I can say is be patient. Good things will happen. Or if you have questions, feel free to contact Dave there. Pulo says that Bijan is good looking, but I have a Texas lid, so I like the creamsicles. Hey,
okay,
both are great lids. That's what I can say. Both are great lids. But let's do another rundown of the website, see what's going on here. We're going to start off in the Chase wheel spin of the day, which we will do at the end of the show.
So on the second order number in the lottery double number 1, Jackie, you did not win anything.
Okay. So it must be...
So I don't know what and the people who won both got authentics in that. Or sorry, Dan got a Mike Allstott rep. Dan Scapetta got a Mike Allstott rep. But that happened yesterday night. Does that sound familiar?
There is a Mike Allstott rep in the sheet. So
right.
But
that was won by Dan. It was not won by Jackie.
Okay. Very interesting. That might be like a Robbie and Frankie question, but that's okay. Regardless, here's what's in the lottery. 2 headliners left. Terrell Davis in the AFC West, Micah Parsons in the NFC North, Devontae Adams in the NFC West. I know Chinmay wants to see this Micah Parsons pulled today.
Let's get Parsons out here right now.
I want to see
in the next 20 minutes.
Hey, 20 minutes is a great amount of time. Keep in mind, we can go as late as 5:30 before Joe comes in here and I can sit with Joe and have a great time. But we'll kind of go from there. Sean Blasco, Michael, shoot me an email if you'd like to trade that Bijan lid. I'm a Longhorns fan. Ooh, a little bit of interesting stuff going on. But the other one, the Terrell Davis on the custom Bronco Speedflex. I mean, that's a pretty helmet. That's a really pretty helmet. You got the orange inscription, Hall of Fame 17 hanging out right over here. Very, very nice. And then you got a Devontae Adams, what I would assume to be an authentic. Again, if it's a replica helmet, you can get a spot for a lottery ball, but also some other fun stuff hanging out in there. Going over to the championship mixer, 5 spots left in the weekend warrior. Again, if we close this, we drop the next weekend warrior spot immediately. Quite literally, as soon as it closes, we put it up. It is that simple. So get in on this while you can. Jokic, Peyton Manning, Manny Ramirez, Tony Parker. I don't know why you're not jumping in on this. You got 5 spots. You're going to get a guaranteed hit no matter what. You're getting guaranteed hits no matter what in these multi-sport mixers because everything in there is heat. Get in on it. Again, otherwise we have to wait until tomorrow. I mean, there's multiple shows tonight, but do we really want to wait? I don't like waiting. I'm impatient. I want to see some of this stuff pulled ASAP and see what goes from there. Moving down the line to the Right Stuff multi-sport mixer. 4 spots left in the single, 6 left in the double. Some of those spots will win you a Tom Brady signed authentic from his Super Bowl 2015 win. Definitely want to get in on that when and where you can. If you want to take a look at some of the divisions, they are on the website as well. If you want an item that is not a photographed headliner, you will receive an entry for the Tom Brady helmet. So once the series closed, that Tom Brady helmet goes as well. What you can win, Ryan Braun signed Brewers jersey right here. And even then, it might just be something you want to add to your collection. You may be a partial baseball fan alongside, some football. That's a pretty sweet jersey to add to your collection alongside the Mike or sorry, not the Mike, the Matt Olson signed baseball bat, his autograph on the barrel right here. Taking a look down the list as well, we got some onside kick jerseys, 4 spots left in that single. Some awesome jerseys we've already pulled today. We pulled Devontae Adams, pulled the original TB12 and Terry Bradshaw, but you still got some absolute juice in here. A Bijan Robinson signed, almost said Ravens, Falcons jersey. You got Edgerrin James on the Colts, Jim Kelly on Buffalo, Devon Aitchan on Miami, Jason Witten on the Cowboys. The one that seems to be the big chase for everybody, LaDainian Tomlinson on that powder blue Chargers jersey. A lot of people seem to be wanting that one. I know Chinmay over here has been looking for it. It's either that or Micah Parsons.
That's a throwback to your childhood.
It is.
The powder blues Chargers is a throwback to your childhood.
It is.
But this one comes with the autograph.
Of course. Another one in here is Mike Ditka, former Chicago Bear, one of the best of all time in the Bears Hall of Fame. And then Baker Mayfield, in my opinion, top 10 quarterback in the league at the present moment, although that is obviously a very, very long debate that we could have here. Some secondary headliners, Ricky Williams and Jamal Charles. Again, these jersey boxes, not too bad. $29 a spot, or $56 if you're doing the double.
We're halfway home on that single. 4 to go in that jersey single.
Really can't go wrong there. And then finally, in the Blitz Minis, you got 16 boxes, 6 headliners left, including a double-up hit in the NFC East. Both New York Giants. Tiki Barber and Lawrence Taylor alongside Warren Sapp on a Bucks mini. Ray Lewis on the Ravens mini. Did I say? Yeah, no, I'm losing my mind. LaDainian Tomlinson on the Jets mini Hall of Fame inscription. Again, I couldn't tell you the last time I saw this. The answer is I never have. This is something that you probably
LT
want
on the
for your
Jets.
collection.
Yeah, the Jet. I haven't seen LT on the Jets even in the helmets.
It's weird. You don't see it often.
Yeah, it's not often that we see it.
And then my personal favorite in these helmets, it's Isaac Bruce. I mean,
That
second
gold
all-time,
Rams lid is tough to beat.
second all time in just receiving yards history. Like, come on. You got some heat in there. You got 6 boxes left in that double as well. A lot of breaks, getting close on a couple. Nothing super, super crazy. Ryan says, blink twice if Tomlinson is in a single-digit box. Okay, ready? I'm going to show you. Do that. Ready? Couldn't tell you. That's the answer. I'm going to blink a bunch of times because, frankly, I'm not too sure. You guys might know. I don't. We're getting close on a couple of these. We've reset the lottery. Again, if we get it down to 4 in this show, I will tease what is coming up next. So if you want to know early, we got to open a couple boxes. That's my trade. I'd say if we, let me see, 3, 6, 7. If we open 3 boxes in, I'll say 20 minutes. It's a big ask, but 3 boxes in 20 minutes, I will tell you what is the next series. I have it in front of me. It's right here. It's on my little Post-it note. So all I'm saying, you want to know, I can tell you. You just have to. You have to give me a chance. So open up some of the lottery boxes. I personally want to open a couple rep helmets. I want to play some basketball.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
So that's just me. Chinmay, if you were some of the greatest customers in the business, what are you immediately wanting to open?
Trying to go for the Parsons, obviously.
Obviously.
Trying to go for the LT, obviously. So I definitely jump in the jerseys in the lottery. I think the lottery, the Mahomes, so the giveaways, right? You want to get a chance at the giveaways.
Of course.
Because, yeah, the Parsons is great, and yeah, the Tomlinson's great, but in terms of the true value, you're looking at the Mahomes Speed Flex. I mean, that's the one that is gonna
It's the almighty.
take all the value from you. So I would get as many entries as I can in that lottery to get a chance at that Mahomes.
I think this is also one of those opportunities that you just need to capitalize on. When's the next time you're going to see that type of Mahomes in here? Obviously, Mahomes is in here.
Mahomes is a bit of a regular. Mahomes is a bit of a regular, but
Not a bad thing.
we've done a great job, actually, differentiating the Mahomes.
Very much
Speed
so.
flexes. It's very rare that we see a classic Kansas City Speed Flex, classic Chiefs Speed Flex with Mahomes on it, and then the next Mahomes that we see is also a classic Chiefs Speed Flex. We've always found a way to shift up the Speed Flexes for Mahomes.
Absolutely. And I love the custom ones.
The funny thing is is that I actually don't think Mahomes wears a Speed Flex helmet. I think he's a Hydro Flex guy.
I'm going to take a look because I'm not 100% sure either. Now that
I don't believe he wears the Speed Flex. Doesn't mean he doesn't sign it, obviously. But I think he wears like the Hydro Flex. I don't think he wears the Speed Flex.
He wears the Vicus 02.
But look at the design of it. It's not the traditional Speed
Oh,
Flex.
okay. Yeah. It's not. So it's not the traditional Speed Flex. But what I can say is, even regardless, you're still getting
No.
top quality.
Yeah. The value is still there. I'm just saying it's ironic that Mahomes doesn't wear it.
Hey, I mean, I've worn a Vicus helmet before. I'll be completely honest. I don't know how he does it. It's very uncomfortable in like the back of your head, but I also understand for safety,
Yeah.
it's one of the best. So I completely get it. It's just tough.
Yeah.
I just have a ginormous head, if I'm being completely honest. Like this hat, I'll be honest, it's one of my favorite hats. I've got the three dots.
Yeah.
I've got a giant head. So that's probably why it hurt a little bit more, but that's completely okay. Still 7 left in that lottery single. Could start to see that tick down. At the bare minimum, we might see it in the 6 p.m. show. I'm sure we've had a Vicus helmet. I personally haven't seen it. I've also only been here for about a month. So that'd be more of a Chinmay thing if he's seen one. I personally can't say I have.
No, I haven't. I've pretty much only seen him on Speed Flexes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, I don't think I've seen him on anything but a Speed Flex. Actually, that's a lie. I've seen him on an Authentic once. That was really interesting. I'll tell you that. I was like, on an Authentic for Mahomes? I mean, okay. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works, man. Still, just a boatload of spots left. Get in on it while you can. I'm going to drop the link one more time. Final time of this show. After that, I can't guarantee anything. Get in on this break while you can. Because for all you know, we could close it in the next 15, 20 minutes. If we don't have any orders come in the next 5, 10 minutes, we'll do the Chase Wheel Spin. We'll wrap up. We'll get ready for the 6 p.m. show with Joe and I. We'll go from there. So if you guys want to get one more break in the show, I would love to see it. I'd love to work with you. I mean, again, I'll be here all night. So pick your poison. But I want to see some stuff open. I want to see a couple series close. I want to put up some new stuff. I want to have a great time tonight, and it's all up to the greatest customers in the business. So please jump in on it while you can as we get ready for some of the fun stuff. There's the Bijan. Pulled this guy earlier from Michael Poulos. Look at that. Hook 'em horns, Bijan on the 5. Beckett cert on the back, right back there. You guys can see it in the bottom left. Like, come on. Get in on it while you can before these helmets run out of time. What a day. Open a handful of jerseys, handful of minis, a couple lovely helmets. Mike Evans, Bijan Robinson. Was kind of hoping to see the double come out for both of those. But hey, that's sometimes the luck of the draw. You guys apparently know the numbers. I wasn't expecting to see either of them come out today, but color me surprised. Ooh-wee. All right. I want to have one more quick conversation before we wrap up this show. I want to go back to the draft because that's kind of where my brain is at this point.
Okay.
My brain's been in the NFL draft.
He's a true Bears fan. He's right into the offseason.
Hey,
Not even the Super Bowl.
Everybody's back at square one.
Yeah. Well,
my season's
except
over.
for 2 teams, but yes.
Hey, my team's already over. So I'll watch the Super Bowl. I'll support the Seahawks in their adventure. I'll be honest. I have the Seahawks winning. I know Rob and Chinmay were asking that last show. I have 21-17 Seahawks. It's going to be a low score. So we'll see how long that stands up. But draft-wise, correct me, no, the Packers traded their first-round pick.
Don't have the first-round pick because of Parsons.
Okay. Second round, then. What position do you think the team should be targeting? Especially in the second round. There's a lot of positions that I think the Packers could look to. Where are you thinking?
Depending on how free agency goes, the Packers are probably going to look at either offensive line or defensive end.
So trenches, period.
Trenches at some point.
Okay.
However, depending on the evaluation, if there is a corner that they really like, in the second round that is still sitting there, I think they got to take him.
I was going to say, I think corner and offensive line for the Packers are like my 1-2.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy that's a Packers fan.
Yeah.
I
offensive line, corner, defensive end. Ideally, you want a little more, some receivers in the room, but their receiver group is a whole different story.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation in its own right. But defensive end, so Micah's on one side. I mean, you have Lucas Van Ness. He's not the best, but he's far from the worst. Little Barrington kid.
Yeah, he's a Chicago guy.
He's a Chicago
guy.
Fun fact: he friended me on Facebook.
Nice. So
okay. That's my flex to my friends.
That's cool.
It's like I'm a Bears fan, but he followed me anyway. So
nice.
that was kind of funny. But you don't put him on the right hand side across from Parsons?
Nope.
No.
Okay. I had a lot of hope for Lucas Van Ness. Maybe he'll be a great player somewhere else, but it just hasn't worked.
Okay.
In Green Bay, it just hasn't worked, and we are not. Again, Packers are doing their own thing, and they've seemed to be content with how things are going with the current structure, but they're at some point you just gotta accept that you didn't get this one right, and cut bait and find a player who contributes, because they're in a window now where they should be contending for championships.
Logistically speaking, yeah, I can agree to that. I mean, I think my question is just who do you put across from Parsons? Because I know Enagbare is out of a contract, but there's rumors they might pick him up on another year. It could be. Well, if we're just talking about what the Packers should do in the draft, so they don't have their first round; they have a second round pick. And I was asking, what positions you go for. Chinmay said offensive line, defensive end, and corner, kind of like the big three.
Yeah, those are the spots where they need the most. I mean, corner, honestly, you can just stick anyone who's half decent and they would automatically be the number one corner on the Packers.
Keyshawn Nixon, welcome back.
Yo, that's we can't even that's a serious conversation happening right now.
I know.
We can't even joke about that.
I know.
The thing with Parsons is, and we saw this for most of the season, he's such a force multiplier that it honestly doesn't even matter who they have on the other end, because his force multiplier effect carries across the entire defense at all three levels. I don't know that you're just going to find another player that can do that to complement him. So it would be like a fool's errand, in my opinion, to start trying to form a pass rushing tandem with Parsons and some other guy. I just think they need to find a way to get cover guys and make sure Parsons can stay healthy, because if those things can happen, they'll be a legitimately much better defense.
I think there's a very strong debate of, do you try to bring in a veteran on that side? Do you try to stick with some of the guys you've brought in, drafted, free agency, etc.? I think you have to hit free agency on a corner or an edge. I think O-line, you have to go to the draft.
Gary is gone, pretty much. Van Ness is kind of gone too. Gary, it's a contract thing as well.
Yeah, his contract's just
I think he had 5.5 sacks in the first 4 weeks of the season, and I believe he had 2 sacks the rest of the way.
Which is it's not consistent.
Yeah, not good enough. Especially for the money that he's making.
Yeah.
Van Ness, I think they just have to accept that he just hasn't worked out. That's just the reality of it. I don't know that he's done potentially as a player overall. He could succeed somewhere outside of Green Bay. Just don't think it'll be in Green Bay.
I don't either.
And I think you got to go free agency or see if someone falls in the draft. I think you also draft a pass rusher, but maybe later rounds.
I mean, they did that with Van Ness. And
Van Ness was a first-round pick.
Oh, you're so right. Oh, nope, you're so right. Yeah. My apologies.
Van Ness was a first-round pick, which is why I think the lease is much shorter.
Understandable. Can you check?
I will check that order for you, Nathan.
Thank you. In the meantime, some of the big guys available, specifically, I'm going to do edge rusher and I'm going to do corner. So some of the big guys that are available, I would personally take a look at Hassan Reddick for a year.
Yeah.
Just to have somebody opposite to him. Yeah. I would look at Draymond Jones.
Hassan Reddick has his own set of problems.
Correct. Joseph Asai, not been great for the Bengals, but he's just a good,
good player.
2-3 year
good
option.
Player.
You chuck $30 million his way, you're good. Another guy I'm actually really curious to see who he goes to is AJ Espensa from the Bills. I actually think he's a very, very underrated pass rusher. I would love to see if he ends up in the NFC North for any of the teams.
Yeah.
I think he'd be very, very good.
So, Nathan, that break actually happened in the 9 a.m. show. Your jersey single break number 4 happened in the 9 a.m. show. And that was a Jamal Anderson Falcons jersey, which was won by Ryan McCall.
Okay.
So, yeah, you would not have seen it in the 12 p.m. show because the break actually happened at 9 a.m.
What's the timestamp?
Timestamp on that would be about 10:32, 10:33, somewhere between there.
So what, an hour and a half in, give or take?
Hour 32 is what I marked down. So probably somewhere from 10:30 to 10:33, somewhere in that window will be when that break went down.
Okay, so Nathan, if you want to go to our YouTube page, Ultimate Autographs, type it in the search bar.
Nathan's a regular. He knows what's going on.
If you wanna go take a look there, that'd definitely be a
that'll be where that break happened. But yes, that did happen in the 9 a.m. show.
Okay, good to know.
Players that were available. Hassan Reddick, I'm out on.
Interesting.
I think he comes with his own set of problems that I would not want to deal with.
So it happened before the double.
Happened before the double. Yeah.
Good to know. So yeah, obviously corner or edge rusher is a big conversation. Corner, I think you have to go free agency and you need to go for somebody who's a name.
Sure.
I think this is where you might find your. I'm gonna say it. I think you might have to get a veteran here.
Okay.
Kind of get your quote Kevin Byard in the backfield.
Sure.
You already have McKinney. He's already.
We got a lot of safeties.
You do, but I'm
Javon Bullard, Evan Williams, and Xavier McKinney are all fine.
It was more of the example if you need a veteran back there.
Sure.
I'm immediately looking at Jamel Dean if the Bucs don't pick him up.
Yeah, Jamel Dean's a good one.
I think Trayvon Diggs coming back for a year.
Well, we tried the Trayvon Diggs thing.
Oh, that's right, you did. My apologies. I think you're going to hate me for saying this. Eric Stokes?
No.
Exactly.
We already tried the
Tre'Davious
White, I'll be okay with.
I know Greg Newsome out of contract. He's only 26.
Yeah, I'd be okay with either of those.
Those would be really good
I'd be
pickups.
okay with either of those.
I think
the Nate Hobbs evaluation hasn't worked out as well, but Hobbs was also hobbled a little bit.
Alontae Taylor wouldn't be a bad rotational guy. Like you've got some good.
There's good options. Good options.
And Kahoo out of Miami is also a really fun one.
Yeah, and also, the NFL salary cap is going to be north of $300 million. So there's going to be some salary juice as well.
I know
Packers are probably not going to pick up Romeo Doubs.
No.
Probably not going to pick up Malik Willis. And they're going to let some guys walk. There will be some free agency money. Now, how much of that goes to Quay Walker? How much of that is spent on corners?
I don't know.
How much of that is spent on the pass rush? Right? We don't know all these things, but there's going to be some money there for Green Bay to spend. And we'll see what they do with it. All of it is a moot point unless Parsons comes back by, I would say, even if on the conservative side, if Parsons comes back in week 7, I think we're in a good space to have a great defense.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the Packers, other than the fact that the Bears will beat them twice again this year. Oh, burn! Just kidding. Let's get to the conclusion of this one. We got a Chase wheel spin on the way. I got 24 names coming back up here. Ryan says, hoping it doesn't happen, but I've seen rumors Trent McDuffie could be on the trade block for Kansas City.
Possible.
It's not a rumor. It's actually true.
Okay.
So Trent McDuffie, that's going to be an expensive trade. He is on the final year of his deal.
Yeah.
But that's still going to be expensive for any team. If there's a team I see him going to, I have a feeling it's going to be out of the AFC. He's going to the NFC. I think the Packers would be a contender.
Yeah.
Trying to go through all the divisions in my head. I think the Jets, as crazy as it sounds, could be a contender.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants, potentially. NFC South, Bucks. If they don't keep Jamel Dean, I think Trent McDuffie's a good spot for the Bucks.
I think they'll just keep Jamel Dean at that point.
Yeah. And then NFC West, the Niners, I think, are an underrated option for them.
Mm-hmm.
So those are kind of my ideal landing places, but we'll see. But let's get to this Chase wheel spin. We're going to spin this 9 times. Whoever's at the top gets to drop me a number on. That is what number we will start with for the wheel spin. 4, 5, 6. I'm curious how this is going to end out. Dustin Aronson still on top after 7. 8. It's now Jackie. Who's it going to go to? 9. Penny Russell finishing on top. Penny Russell, congratulations. You are the winner of tonight, or the 3 p.m.'s Chase wheel spin. If you're still hanging out with us in the chat, drop a number 1 through 100, and we will spin this guy. We'll start on that number. We'll spin it. Whatever number it lands on is the amount of bucks in UA cash you will receive. Penny Russell, if you're out there, I'll give you a minute, and then we'll wrap up the show and get ready for Joe and I. Well, actually, no, we can start wrapping up now. Chin Man, what's some of your thoughts? How did today go for you? How do you feel like, just the show went as a whole?
Good day. Not every day you get to shake hands with a Hall of Famer.
No.
Dan Hampton was on in the previous show, so had him rip open a box, had him talk a little bit about some of his experiences. So it was a good moment there. And it's just generally been a very chill Saturday. Saturdays are always pretty chill here, pretty fun at the Ultimate Autographs live break room. We got some great lids on the table. We had some great lids yesterday as well, but had some great lids here. And hopefully the party keeps on rolling for you at 6 and at 10:30. So it's been a good day, and hopefully it keeps getting better.
Yeah, hoping for a great 6 p.m. show with Joe and I, and then we'll bring in Tim for the 10:30. And I don't have the newbie status when Tim's here, so it makes me feel a heck of a lot better, let me tell you. But Penny, I'll give you 15 more seconds before we spin that wheel. But overall, I think this was a great show. Got to see a couple great lids, jerseys, minis, everything under the sun. Customers, as always, some of the best in the business for a reason. However, we've got a lot of new series ready to go. It's all up to you to get these open. We're close on a couple. I'll be honest, there might be a vault on the way. Might be a vault. It's about as far as I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna tell you what series closes it out, but there's a vault on the way. So you should be excited for that. Penny, I'm not gonna see you in here, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna start on my favorite number. We're gonna start on 23.
All right.
Now this 23 brought somebody $90 last week. So hoping for the luck. Good luck, Penny. Well, luck didn't happen this time. We're going to stop on 18.
All right, not bad.
Small little discount for any order. $18 to Penny Russell on this one. Again, congratulations on the Chase wheel spin. But that's it for the 3 o'clock. I'm going to take a step back. I'm gonna
take a quick break.
Get a Red Bull in me, get some water, get ready for the 6 p.m. Hopefully my heart doesn't stop halfway through. That's probably the important part. But again, thank you to all of you for such a wonderful show here in the UA Live Break Room here in Burr Ridge, Illinois. Man, I'm pumped. 1 show down, 2 to go. Or as one of my favorite broadcasters would say, 45 minutes down, 45 to go. And even then, we haven't hit halftime yet. So, Ryan, we'll see you later.
We'll see you later.
If you want to come back in an hour, we'll be here. Or if you want to come back for 10:30, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hang around for us then. We'll have the UA Live Break Room set up in the After Dark setup, so it'll be pretty sick. But from Chin Man and I, peace out. Have a wonderful afternoon. Go get some dinner. We'll